Connect. Wait, am I connected? That was so weird. Hopefully we're live. Does anyone see me? Because my iPad was having trouble. Are we live? Yes, we're live. We are live. Hey there, I'm Lisa Lillian, also known as Hungry Girl. I thought we were having technical difficulties, but alas, we are not. Regina, you're here, so obviously we're live and we're good. I am in my kitchen, in case you don't recognize it after seeing like 70 of these videos. Hopefully you do. I am here with the latest issue of Hungry Girl magazine. I am still super excited about this magazine, and I am going to be making a recipe straight from the pages of Hungry Girl magazine tonight. In the kitchen, live, we have Lauren. Hey, Lauren.
Hello.
And on the phone, we have the world famous Jamie Goldberg. Hi, Jamie. I can prove to people that you're here by showing your name on my phone and my disgusting iPhone screen. Anyway, I am very excited tonight. We are making a very simple meal from the world's easiest weeknight dinners featured in this magazine. And that meal would be Mexican stuffed potatoes. If you are excited about the Mexican stuffed potatoes, click like, okay? I think you should. Hi, Mike. Yes, thank you for saying you can see us. Hi, Peggy. Hey, Carol. Hey, Denise. All right, it's filling up. There's over 500 people who are all excited, I hope, about the Mexican stuffed potatoes that we are making tonight. I want to say, as usual, I'm giving out a lot of prizes, and tonight I'm giving away 3 copies of this magazine. Now, if you're out there and you already have this magazine, let us know and let everyone out there know where you found it. I've heard that it's at the checkout counter, at the checkout area. Is it a counter? I think it is. At the checkout at Kroger. I've heard it's at Whole Foods. I've seen it at Target. It's at Wegmans. It's at Publix. So whatever fine supermarket you shop in, you should be able to find this. I think it's also at CVS. But if you're having trouble finding it, maybe some of your fellow Hungry Girl fans out there are going to tell you where to get it. Or you can just go to our website, hungry-girl.com/magazine, and we will link you to a place where you could order it so you don't have to take chances and drive all around town to buy it. But also, I'm giving away copies of this magazine tonight, 3 copies, and the way to win them is by sharing this video. So if you want a chance to win a copy of the magazine, share this. It's going to be a fun recipe, so it's worth sharing anyway, but share this with your friends, and you will have a chance to win just by sharing. And I'm also giving away, what else am I giving away? This art. Jamie, did you say something?
No.
Oh, I thought I heard you say something. No small potatoes, because it's a potato recipe. And oddly enough, we kind of do like small potatoes, because this recipe calls for an 8-ounce potato, which is on the small side. But no small potatoes, there's the art. If you want to win this, you can comment, like, whatever, just participate, and you will have a chance to win this art. Also, we are giving away Hungry Girl measuring spoons. Same deal. Same deal. You should just answer some of my trivia questions that I'm going to be asking. I have a whole bunch of potato-related questions, and you can win the art or the spoons by answering the questions. Are we good? We're good. But if I were you, I would share this video and try to win the magazine, because the magazine is awesome and I love it. Again, I'm going to just flip through some of the pages here so you could see it. There is 65 plus recipes. There's a 2-page guide that features all of the recipes so you know exactly what you're getting. There's a Halloween candy guide. Is Halloween even happening this year? I don't know. There's a whole meal prep story with meal prep champions, things that you need. This is one of my favorite features, the easiest weeknight dinners, and that is where this potato recipe is coming from. So I'm going to make these Mexican stuffed potatoes. It's a really quick recipe. What is it, 15, 20 minutes? I think it's either 15 minutes, 20 minutes. And I'm going to show you how you do it. It's a recipe that makes 2 potatoes. We're going to start with 2 of these 8-ounce potatoes. Do you like potatoes? I love them. You know, first of all, I cut my finger today. Does everybody feel bad for me? I'm wearing a tie-dye Band-Aid. That's what you're like. I was wondering. I also would like to call out my ridiculous necklace that says Lisa Lillian. It's 2 layered necklaces. Jamie, do you see this ridiculousness?
I love it.
You do? First of all, I like the Lisa necklace, and I got it on Etsy for like $20. There's someone that makes personalized cute necklaces. So then I ordered the Lillian, thinking it would be fun to layer them. But I feel like a cartoon character. Am I gonna get a third one with my phone number in case I get lost? Anyway, so I started off with 2 8-ounce potatoes, and what I did before you guys got here, when I was busy in my kitchen, I baked them. So what I did was we're making the whole thing in the microwave. So I took my potato, I made sure it was clean, I washed it, I poked it with a fork, and then I did the same thing with this one, put them in the microwave for about 5 to 8 minutes until they were soft. And when they came out of the microwave, I then took a little bit of the skin off the top, about a 4-inch like piece, so I could scoop my potato. I scooped this one already into this bowl. Do you see that? Beautiful. And I'm about to scoop this potato into my bowl as well. So you want to take the insides of your potato out, because what we're going to do is we're going to make a mixture and we're going to stuff the potato. You've made a stuffed potato before. I love stuffed potatoes. I have to tell you, Jamie, you might not even know this about me. One of my first sort of like reduced calorie, guilt-free recipes I ever made in the early 90s was a stuffed potato. I had a famous stuffed potato recipe. You want to know what I used?
I think I know, but I won't spoil it.
I literally, it was like, I used a lot of weird ingredients, but I have to tell you, it worked. I used a slice of fat-free Kraft American cheese. I used a little bit of Coffee Mate original liquid creamer in fat-free. I mixed that, and then I used some kind of a light butter, or I don't know if it was margarine back then, but it was probably like a light butter. And then I topped it with a little paprika. I added some garlic powder. It was really good. I think we still have that recipe on the website.
We do. 2 good twice-baked potatoes.
2 good twice-baked potatoes. That is the original Hungry Girl recipe. All right, so I now have my 2 potato shells that have been scooped out. All the potato innards are now outards. All right, so they're in a bowl. Now, here's the thing. I'm gonna put this aside for a second, and I'm gonna tell you what you're gonna do with this, but we're not gonna use all of the potato. It's a little secret. The next thing we have, these are my Garnishing meatless crumbles. Now, this recipe is not vegan, but it is vegetarian, right? There's no meat in it. And I like to use, you could make this with ground beef or ground turkey or ground chicken, but I have to tell you, for taste and just ease of use and the stats, I love these Garnishing. They're beefless ground, the ultimate, there it is, the ultimate beefless ground. I totally agree with the packaging. These are amazing. I mean, amazing. So we need a 1/2 cup of that, and I'm putting them in the microwave. Again, if you'd rather use the real thing, feel free, but I'm gonna throw these in. They're kind of thawed. I'm only gonna throw them in. If they're frozen, maybe about a minute. I'm gonna put mine in for more like 30 or 45 seconds because mine have been sitting on my counter and they don't really need to do anything except heat up a little. These are the measuring spoons we're giving away. Yes.
To share with you. More than one person has mentioned that your potatoes look like little slippers.
They look like slippers, but don't wear them. I wonder if they'd be comfortable. They would not. I will tell you, if your potato is big enough to hold your foot, it's too big. So you need to weigh your potato, unless you have really tiny feet. Okay, so my crumbles, they smell amazing. Look at that. Now to these crumbles, I'm gonna add a tablespoon of taco seasoning. This is your one-stop shop seasoning. I'll show you what it looks like. Where is my taco seasoning packet? Where'd it go? Anyway, you get it at the supermarket, and here it is. Okay. This is from Kroger, but it comes in a packet like this, and it's your one-stop shop. It has everything like cumin and chili powder and yada, yada, yada. All right, so I'm gonna mix this into my crumbles to give these guys lots of flavor. See that? What's going on?
I have a couple questions. Where do you find the crumbles?
The crumbles you find at the supermarket in the freezer aisle. So especially like where in my supermarket there's a lot of like meatless products and they're all together. So that's where I find them. but they're great because they're cooked, they're pre-cooked, you just have to heat them and you can do so many things with them. Tacos, burritos, you can use them in egg scrambles. Okay, so now I have the seasoned crumbles. To this bowl, we are going to, this is from 2 potatoes. We're only gonna use half. We are going to discard half. When I say discard, I mean leave them over, put them in another bowl and use them tomorrow. I would not recommend wasting food or throwing it away, but I'm gonna either make some mashies out of cauliflower and potato, but you can do something with these. But for this recipe, we're only gonna use half the potato. So there it is. I'm saving that for later. Jamie, you wanna come over and have some mashed potato? Smashed potato? Quarantine potato fun? All right, so now I'm gonna mix this together. This is the meatless crumbles with the potato. My wrist is buzzing. You think someone's calling me? Maybe. All right, wait, I have some trivia questions. Should we start with the trivia? We probably should. All right. Time for trivia. Potatoes. What country in this entire world produces and exports the most potato? Who is the #1 potato producer and exporter in all the land? What country? Do you think you know? I think a lot of people think it's one thing, but it really is something else. Okay. Now, what do we have? Into this mixture, while you're guessing, I'm gonna add a tablespoon of light sour cream. This is from Trader Joe's. Oops. There go my scallions. I guess I have to chop some more. My light sour cream. I'm gonna do 1 tablespoon. Lauren's cracking up. Literally, my scallions escaped. That was scary. A tablespoon of sour cream into this bowl. Is anyone guessing?
Someone guessed Idaho.
Idaho is a state. I'm looking for a country.
Actually, more than one person guessed Idaho. Holland.
A country! People, I'm looking for a country. Is it Holland? No. I would think a lot of people would be guessing Ireland, and it's not Ireland. It's not America. The United States of America. It is not. So I'm telling you what it's not. I'll give you a hint. It's a very large country, which is probably why they export a lot of potatoes. Because it's large. Do you know?
Let's see. Germany.
No, it is not Germany. Okay, come on. I'll give you another hint. It's really big. It's very crowded. It's very crowded. Lots of people. I'm going to find my scallions. Could you imagine if I just took all the scallions out of the sink and used those?
We've got another question, Lisa.
Okay. Okay, tell me.
Could you use sweet potatoes?
Hold on. Here's the thing. You could absolutely use sweet potatoes. And I would like that flavor profile. Sweet potato flavor with, I would say yes. I mean, why not? If you like sweet potatoes and you prefer them and you want the extra vitamins, you absolutely can. Okay, I have my new scallions. They're ready and waiting. All right, now, yes.
I feel like they're just messing with me now because now I'm seeing Miami and New York.
I'm looking for a country. I know that some people think that Miami is a country, but alas, it isn't.
Continents.
Is it China?
It's China. All right, it's China. All right, now I'm scooping the potato back in. I'm putting my potato mixture. This is like a silly day right now, I'm telling you. You have to evenly distribute these. My hands are very clean, and I'm the only one that'll probably be eating these. So you don't have to worry about that. So now you put them back into the potato. Now, what I also love about this recipe is that the whole thing is made in the microwave. A lot of times we make stuffed potatoes in a toaster oven or an oven, but this, you just can this is why it's so quick and easy, because you don't have to worry about dealing with your oven. Not that your oven is a big pain in the neck, but sometimes it just feels easier to use the microwave. All right, I have another trivia question. Potatoes are the second most consumed food in America. What is the first most consumed food in America?
Wow.
It's a good question, and it might be a little tricky. It's a little tricky. Slightly tricky. All right, now we've got our potatoes and they are stuffed. Don't they look cute? Are you guys having fun right now? I hope so. Now we're gonna top them with cheese. This is shredded Mexican blend cheese. So it's a nice blend. This smells amazing. I don't know why I love this shredded cheese. It's so good. What is this a blend of? It's a blend of Monterey Jack and cheddar, reduced fat Monterey Jack and cheddar cheeses. So that's a good combination. And we're gonna top each of these potatoes with a tablespoon of cheese. So I'm gonna get that ready for you.
They are requesting a hint, Lisa. A trivia hint.
A trivia hint. Okay. The hint is, well, aren't they guessing?
Yeah. We've got cheese, tacos, chocolate, ice cream.
All right, the hint is it's a more basic thing and it may or may not be something that is a liquid. Does that help?
Wow.
May or may not be a liquid. Should I just give you the answer? I'm putting a tablespoon of cheese on each of these potatoes.
So good.
These do look good. All right, it's milk. Milk is the #1 most consumed food in America. Should that surprise you? No. I don't think so. You know, I'm really glad I didn't drop my tomatoes because I don't think I have any more of those. Because we're gonna top these with tomatoes and more sour cream and scallions, but first I'm going to throw these into my Hello Kitty microwave so I can melt the cheese now for about a minute. Let's see if this works. I feel like my kitchen is falling apart today. Okay, so the potatoes are going into the microwave. Mexican blend cheese is a lifesaver. Dana Miller. Oh, Dana, you're here. I'm really happy. And you're right, it is milk.
Lisa, it's a very convincing comment for why someone needs the measuring spoons.
Okay, let's hear it.
Dina says, I can't make this recipe because my measuring spoons have the writing worn off, so I need the new spoons.
Oh, well, that is convincing. We should always say the people who have the most convincing reason why they need the spoons win the spoons. My microwave is making crazy noises today. Do you hear that? Or is that Lolly chewing on her bully stick? Okay, I have another question. Are you ready?
Did you ask one?
What was it? Milk? It was milk. I think I did answer it.
I missed it. Sorry.
The other day I didn't answer the question, so don't get mad if I don't answer the question. All right, next question is, keeping potatoes in the dark for too long can make them what? This one is a little surprising. What could happen to your potato if you keep it in the dark for too long?
It can become afraid of the dark.
Or get lonely, depressed, the usual. All right, my cheese is melting, but I want it to melt even a little more. How many points are these? These potatoes are 6 points on to green and blue and 3 points on purple. 6 points, that's really great for 3 points because they're 203 calories roughly, but it really depends on exactly. This one's a tough one to pin down exactly because your potatoes may or may not be scooped the same way, but it's about 203 calories. And there they are out of the microwave. So remember, these are stuffed with some sour cream and some meatless crumbles, and now there's cheese on top, and we are gonna add more sour cream, about a tablespoon on each potato, and then tomatoes, which is exciting.
Lisa, somebody asked, could you use Greek yogurt instead of sour cream?
Yeah, you can. I mean, I find that Greek yogurt on its own as a straight swap for sour cream sometimes is a little like jarring, but yes, I might add a little spices to it. Like I might add a little cumin to it, but you absolutely could use Greek yogurt, especially if you do not have sour cream at home. That's what I did the other day. I substituted it, but if you have light sour cream, use that. Now I'm putting a tablespoon of chopped tomatoes. I just use a Roma tomato that I chopped. So now I have a tablespoon on each of those lovely things. And now a tablespoon of light sour cream on each one.
That is a beautiful recipe.
It is really pretty, I have to say, and it is delicious. I love a stuffed potato. I have to say, like, potatoes are actually a really good and healthy food. You're not going to believe this. So potatoes have more vitamin C than an orange. They have more potassium than a banana. And what else do they have? Something else super impressive that is like, are you kidding me? They have more fiber than an apple. That's it. More fiber than an apple, more potassium than a banana, and more vitamin C than an orange, which to me makes them a superstar. And then we're gonna do a half tablespoon of scallions on top, just to make them even more delicious and colorful and beautiful. And there they are.
So pretty.
Look at these gorge Mexican stuffed potatoes. They are absolutely beautiful. All right, remember, if you want to win a copy of this magazine, you have to share this video. If you like this recipe and you think your friends might like it, share this video. You will have an opportunity to win the magazine. If you want to win this, say, hey, I love the art. Please send me your art. It is signed, and it's super cute. Also, the spoons, which I've now disassembled, but you get a lovely set, much better than these two dangling spoons of Hungry Girl measuring spoons, just by participating and answering questions. I have one more trivia question. Are you ready? Oh wait, no, I didn't answer the other one. Did anybody know what happens to them?
Do their eyes sprout?
No, that's exactly what someone else said at work. But what happens is, if you leave them in the dark for too long, they can become poisonous. Isn't that crazy? They can be poisoned potatoes. But these aren't. These are delicious. I can't believe how low in calories and points these happen to be. And you will love them. This is just like a recipe that makes everybody happy. All right, final trivia question. The world's largest potato was grown by a company that you are familiar with, that is famous for something potato related. In 1990, they grew a potato that was 23 inches by 14.5 inches. That's like pretty big. What company grew that potato? What company grew that potato? Do you know? I think you should guess. We did not grow that potato, but I'll give you a hint. We had a swap for this food in our email, maybe earlier in the week or last week, that I love. It's a new snack that I'm obsessed with. So hold on, I'm gonna give you another hint. See if anyone's guessing. Is anyone guessing?
Green Giant.
No. No.
I guess.
Good guess though, very good guess.
Lay's.
It's Pringles. So Pringles actually grew the giant potato, but my favorite swap is Good Crisp. And if you can go to the goodcrispcompany.com, I think, is our code still good on that? I know I have another code to share tonight too.
I
But
don't think it is, but they should stay
you
tuned.
should still stay tuned because yes, we're gonna be working with this company and that's a swap for Pringles. But Pringles grew the hugest potato ever. And we do have a code to share with you. Hang on. Jamie, what's the website they can go to get these, right? It's for these.
Is it Bohana?
Bohana, but I don't know how to get there. Anyway,
It's Bohana Light.
Bohana Life. If you go to bohanalife.com, you can get how much off?
15%.
15% off with code Hungry. What is the code?
Hungry Girl 15.
Hungry Girl 15. I should have been prepared, but I love these snacks so much. And if you go to bohanalife.com, 15% off with Hungry Girl 15. Yes, exciting. Now, who wants to come over and clean my kitchen? I will give you a potato. I will share my potatoes with you if you come here. All right. Speaking of sharing, again, for the next, 24 hours or so, anyone who shares this video with people is eligible to win a copy of the magazine. So please do that and just comment and like the video. Tell us anything about yourself. Just be vocal and you have a chance to win spoons, art, and share the video to win the magazine. I think that's it. Any other questions from the audience for me?
Just lots of requests for spoons.
Spoons! Okay, you guys, maybe we'll sell the spoons one day, but we don't know. I'm gonna take off. I have to clean the kitchen because it is a wreck. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will be back very soon with yet another exciting recipe or something else fun from the kitchen. I'm Lisa Lillian, also known as Hungry Girl. Till next time, chew the right thing.